Okay, we are streaming, Uncle. Let me see. Well, no, I'm just trying to think what graphic to use. Give me a moment here. This is what we're going to use. All right. We're here, Uncle. We're doing a special show right now. Did you know that?
No.
Well, it's
Saturday night.
It's Saturday, right?
What the heck are we doing on a Saturday night doing a show?
We're doing a cool show. This is something different. I got a new setup. Do you see any different stuff here in the room? Do you notice anything different?
Just that TV and screen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's one of the graphics I worked on. And the graphic that the customers, if there are any, see is this one with the TV on it. It's an old TV. What I did was I set things up so that we can now use the VCR. There is a VCR over here we have in the room. Do you see the VCR, Uncle?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
It's sitting over there, right? Yeah, so we got our VCR, and I've got a bunch of different VHS cassette tapes. See, VHS cassette tapes. I got, 6 of these, all these different VHS tapes. And what we can do...
What the heck are we doing with these?
You want to... Here, take a look at these, Uncle. I'm going to hand these over to you so you can look at them.
See what the heck we're looking at.
Give them a visual inspection and see what you think of that. So we have...
Birds.
We have the VCR connected. We have the live stream going. Let me see if anybody's in the chat. Don't see anybody in the chat. We've got the VCR... I got VHS cassette tapes from the thrift store is what I did, Uncle. Oh. And what we're going to do is we can play... Oh, somebody's here. Electric Daz says, hey, hello, Electric Daz. Thank you for being here. Glad you made it. We're just starting this. We're doing a new stream. Uncle is checking out these different sets of VHS tapes.
Oh, my. What is this one?
Okay, so
Tonight show.
That's Tonight Show Memories. So this video that Uncle's talking about is, let's see here. This is one of the ones I got from the thrift store. It's Tonight Show Memories. So it's kind of like a clip show. The best of Johnny Carson is what this is. So I figured you've probably seen the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson before, right, Uncle?
Oh, yeah.
So this is like, we could watch that. And then a bunch of other... I got a lot of videos I tried to get were ones that are like learning videos where you like learn how to do something, which I think could be very useful.
One of those ones.
You want to watch a learning video? I think that'd be a good way to go.
Those are the learning ones.
These are the learning videos.
We gotta do a one learning. So
yeah.
Know what we're
I think we should start with a learning one. So this one is, did you ever wonder, and this is like a car factory where it's inside of a car factory. They're making cars.
That sounds interesting.
Okay, so this is in the running, so we got that. And then this one looks awesome. This is Country Line Dancing.
Oh, that's not...
It's learning country line dancing, which I think could be...
You started line dancing?
Well, we could learn... Oh, you know what I mean, Uncle? By watching the video, we could both learn how to do it. Okay.
Who is this up now?
I think it could be... Okay, come on.
What's she want now?
But that was my thinking with those types of videos, Uncle, is that we could learn from them. You like that? You like that idea?
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, Creative Accents is here. What's up, man? Great to
What's
have
he
you.
doing? Hey,
Well,
get you on the phone. I'm going to test you. Oh, wait a minute.
If anybody, if listeners want to join us on Skype, they can. Just let me know in the chat. I can bring you on. I think we can make it work. Yeah, we're getting a lively chat here, Uncle.
Well, we're getting people to realize I'm back.
Yeah, Creative Accents and Electric Daz, Uncle. Okay, so we could learn how to country line dance. We could see the car factory you like. Which one do you like of that better, the car factory or line dancing?
The car thing first.
Okay, so car is first in the running now. Now, let's see what else we have. We also have... this one's cool. Hummingbirds Up Close.
What is this, an Animal Watch?
This is by the National Audubon Society. It's dated 1988. This is an old one. It's like hummingbirds flying around in slow motion.
Oh, wow.
You like the sound of that?
Yeah.
Which is better, Hummingbirds or the Car Factory?
I want to hear the Car Factory.
Car Factory. Okay.
That Car Factory, I want to see what it's actually about. Putting the cars together.
All right, let's just...
or what? That's what I want to find out about that.
I think we have a winner in this Car Factory video. So let's just make this the first one we watch.
Okay, let's put that on there.
Let's see here.
Who's that?
It's the kids. It's a Saturday. It's crazy here. You know, it's the usual. Let's see what the chat says first. We want Uncle to dance on Wii. Oh, like Nintendo Wii?
No, we
they're
don't
talking about
want to play the
Nintendo.
games. We haven't been playing the games on a Saturday.
Oh,
Those games on Saturday. You haven't been playing those games for you.
oh yeah.
Those games. That's,
Well, yes, we'll do another vintage gaming with Uncle. This is a whole new thing. There'll be more vintage gaming.
oh.
We're testing
They're
things
asking.
here.
That's what they're asking.
Yeah. Oh, he says yes. So yeah, I don't know if we can do Wii. I'll see if I can figure out Wii. Maybe.
Wait. One moment.
What's up, Uncle?
Go to the men's room.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, just go do what you gotta do, Uncle, and then I'll hang out here. I'll get everything all set up.
Set it up.
Yeah, you go do what you gotta do, Uncle. I'll set everything up. Let's see here. We like whole new thing. Oh, and okay, good guy. Good interview guest. Thank you, Creative Accents. Yeah, send them my way if you got somebody that's willing to do our show. Just let them know my email, franz@theageoftransition. I don't need to tell you, you know what it is. Just send them my email, and it would be cool to get a new guest. I'm all for it, man. So thank you for your help there. Appreciate that. Let me see if I can check out what's going on. Oh yeah, okay. We got a couple people. Looks like Twitch is where it's at right now. That's cool. In a moment, we're going to watch. Did you ever wonder? This is, let's see the date on this. This one is relatively new for a VHS cassette. It's from the year 2000, copyright 2000, made by Media Pro, company out of Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. www.mediakids.com. They've got a toll-free number you can call. I'm not seeing a run time on this video. A lot of times they'll give you a run time. For some reason, this one doesn't. So, in terms of length, I don't know what we're getting ourselves into here. Could be short. Well, actually, let's look at the tape. You can actually physically see how much tape is on there, and sometimes tell. It's that much worth of tape, which is could be an hour's worth of tape, maybe. I bet it's hour or just under. Let's see here. Creative Accents. You're all good, Uncle? You're okay? You sure? That's okay. If you do, again, just let me know. Okay, so Creative Accent says he's getting lots of good guests for us, Uncle.
Now?
He's been, I guess, looking and finding people that might come on the show. I don't know.
Oh, for tomorrow. What are we talking?
Just for generally.
Oh.
And then let's see here. He's saying...
Oh, wait, never mind. I know what Chuck said. I forgot it one day.
First thing I ever seen that you can watch Twitch straight from X. Oh, that's this? This you're watching Twitch through X. I thought Uncle was having a Twitter space. Well,
I do?
Uncle's Twitter/X page has always played the live streams through that, and we've sent it directly through that. It might be doing it through Twitch, too. I don't know. I get confused sometimes, all the things that it actually does.
Yeah, it does get a little confusing.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly confused. Uncle, you ready to watch this cool VHS cassette?
Yeah, let's watch this now.
This is...
and it goes
Did you ever wonder how are cars made? So let's see here.
Put that in
I'm
pop
put
there.
this in the VCR. I might have to play around with the settings of the sound and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Is it playing? It says it is. It says it's playing. Our old TV is working, as you can see.
I like to know where
there's
that old TV came from.
Yeah, I just found it laying around on the internet, Uncle. I was like, hey, let's use that. Not bad, huh? There we go. Here's the production company. Ooh, look at that graphic, Uncle.
Oh, I like that.
That's pretty good.
I like the blue mail.
Oh, yeah. Can you see it good? Let me
Can you make it?
Yeah. Let me see. Watch this. Can you see it better on this?
Yeah, that's
Okay, there we go.
mine's it.
Let me turn up the volume a little so you can hear it good too. There, now we can hear it a little better.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, there we go. You want to see how hot dogs are made? I think watch Koyaanisqatsi. You learn that in that movie. Let me see. Just get comfortable, Uncle. Whatever works for you. Get comfortable. I'll set up your camera. You're good.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, this is the intro. I'm thinking this video is made for kids.
It is. It does sound like it is. It
kinda-
looks like they have kids in it.
A lot of kids in the intro here. Don Kiesler. Okay. Oh, here we go. St. Louis Car Museum. Oh, look at that sweet van, Uncle. You see that?
Yeah.
It's a Chrysler, right?
Yeah.
What is? We need a ID on that van. Creative Accidents.
Yeah, try to work on that.
These cars are beautiful.
We went to the air show. He says the other day.
We will in a
He
minute.
did?
But first,
Oh, it's a caravan. Okay, yeah, caravan.
Caravan.
Nice.
Didn't Henry Ford invent the first car?
Well, you're partly right, Julia.
Check
Henry
that out.
Ford did invent the Model T, but the first motor car, as they called it, was invented by Carl Benz in 1885. It looked like a giant tricycle with 2 wheels in back and 1 large wheel in front, and it only went 9 miles per hour.
I could
That's
run faster
slow.
than that.
That's a little slow. We're learning so much already. See what I told you? We'd learn stuff.
Hey, Miss
I was
Dennis,
excited
do you
about
know
that.
what kind of car this is?
This is what they call the Success. It was built in 1904 in St. Louis, Missouri. Can you imagine riding
Saw
around in
something
this?
like
That
that.
would be
The
fun.
carriage thing?
Yeah.
I guess this is like the true horseless carriage, right?
Right.
Because it looks
Yeah.
like a carriage.
Yeah.
They
It's
took the
like a
horse off
carrot.
of it.
It actually goes for your people in Pennsylvania.
Oh, like
Remember
the Amish.
them? The Amish were there. They did.
Uh-huh.
They were driving off with them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hot dogs. Electric Daz wants to see the hot dog video, too, if there is one. Maybe they have one. I know there's more of these Did You Ever Wonders, because there was another one at the store when I saw it, but I didn't realize there were 2 separate videos at the time.
It was very hard work, and you could break an arm or a hand if you weren't careful. Plus, in the very beginning, cars were very expensive.
How much do they cost?
I think the first Model T cost $850.
That doesn't seem like much.
Oh, forget the Model T. Creative Accents is telling us about the first gen Caravan, 5490. He gave us a sweet link in the chat, Uncle.
Oh.
So listeners can learn about the Dodge Caravan there. That's good.
Oh, so that's what you were. That's what they drive.
Oh, that's like the Amish one
The
they just
Amish
showed
one
there.
that I was
Okay,
talking
yeah.
about.
Got it. That looked like it.
Well, because they had the horses.
I was kind of hoping that they get to the car factory. We're walking around a museum for now, but
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're going to get to the factory here soon. They're talking about RTV.
Yeah. Car factory. Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we
Now-
go.
Now we're
Now
getting
the-
the good stuff.
Now we're getting it.
They made each car one at a time by hand.
But
Man.
that must have taken
See?
a lot of work. How long did it take?
Well, you're right, Daniel, it was a lot of work. It would take 12 and a half hours just to make the body of the car. When they started mass producing cars in factories, it only took an hour and a half for
See?
the same job.
See, we're going to
Mass
do it.
Yeah,
production made it
I see
possible
that.
for more people to own cars. By 1920, the average car cost only $250. Would you guys like to go see how cars are made today?
Here we go. Now we're getting to it.
Yeah.
This is what we came here for. Let's see this factory.
And this is where I told you that.
Wow, this place is
Oh.
huge. Oh,
All I know is that you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet. Yes, very true.
Look over there.
yeah.
They're
Is
loading
that a
some
Rockefeller
cars right
quote?
now.
I want to say.
Yeah. Look at that train.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's
Train.
coming off the. It's coming off the ramp on the truck thing. Right?
Oh, I thought that was a train for a minute. I'm looking at
Are we
Train
ready to
tracks.
go inside and watch them build cars?
Yeah.
Well, the first step is to build
Oh,
the
here we
body
go.
of the car.
Here we go.
But
It all starts here. Next, we'll add the hood, the roof, the fenders, and so on.
So how are they going to get all of these parts to stick together?
Well, they weld them. The welding machines heat the parts so that they stick together.
Oh, here we go. I don't know what the manufacturer is here of the factory we're in.
Look, everybody. I think they're welding.
I've been on a car factory tour before and got to see my own car being built. Oh, that's electric Daz. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of car was that, Daz?
Are they on the phone?
So we got the chat here,
Look,
Uncle.
Miss Jennings. They're
We've got Electric Daz and Creative
that the
Accents
side
are in
of
the
a
chat
car?
here.
It
Electric
sure
Daz
is.
saw his
Come
own
on,
car being
let's
made in
follow
a
it down the
factory.
assembly line
In
and
like
watch it
this
all
kind
come
of thing.
together.
Cool, huh?
It just dawned on me. How can they be welding? I don't see any people.
Well, most of the welding is done by robots, and the robots are run by computers. It's far more accurate than they did in
Robots.
the
Here
old
we
days
go
by
with
hand.
these.
What do you think
It
about?
comes with these machines coming.
How do you
this
feel
is
about
how
that?
the machines are gonna be coming in the future.
Well, this is from the year 2000, Uncle. This tape is dated 2000. They're already talking about robots. What does that mean?
I mean, it coming earlier than you expected. That's what it means.
In the turn of the millennium, we had robots building all our cars for us.
It's happening earlier than you expected.
So don't think it's down the road. It's already in the past.
It's in the past already, like I said, coming, but it's already here with what we were watching here.
I know. People like to think everything like that's in the future, but it's actually already come and gone.
Yeah, it has.
Look at all these things. Look at those robot arms. That's crazy. Lego? Oh, these cars? Oh, a Lotus factory in the UK. Oh my gosh, Electric Daz. You got a Lotus? That's crazy.
Electric.
Look at him.
Electric dads?
Yeah, he's got a cool car, Uncle.
Where the electric man?
Tesla factory.
They're brazing.
Ooh,
That makes the
brazing.
roof even stronger.
Oh yeah, braze that thing. Check that out, Uncle.
Hey, it looks like a
Watch it.
car now.
Remember, in the old days, it took 12 and a half hours to build the body of the car. Now it only takes an hour and a half.
Why? What a difference in time.
This is back in the year 2000. You're talking about your tour, or you're talking about this video, Daz? Because this video is
Before
from
we can add any
2000.
more
Yeah,
parts, we have
you
to
don't
give
know.
Oh,
the
did you
car
see
a
that
bath.
lady at the factory? She had a Bart Simpson
Why
shirt.
would they do that?
It's not really.
Yeah, I think it might be a Saturn. Creative Accidents is saying it's a Saturn. I was
It
thinking
could be, too.
I was
It is
think-
a Saturn.
it
It's
looks
a-
kind of like one.
It's a Saturn. Wait until he finishes building it. You're going to see it.
Let's pay attention as time goes on here and see if we can identify this for sure.
Yeah.
Looks like a Saturn V.
The first coat of paint is called the primer coat.
Oh, yeah.
Are
There's
computers
a Saturn
running
S. I don't know what
machines
the
that are
model
painting
is.
Cars?
They sure are.
Oh, the
What are
paint.
those men doing?
They're buffing to make sure there are no rough spots in the first coat of
Buffing
paint,
it.
the primer
No,
coat.
they do it. They buff the stuff.
It's all about the
That's
painting, yeah.
painting, yeah. That's how they do that.
Well, where's that carpet?
It's been in the baking oven. They bake the
Bake-
paint on so that it dries faster.
What's
It's
next?
all baked. Oh.
Next is the wiring. The
Oh,
wiring
yes,
gives
the
us our
wiring to put
headlights,
in
our
the
tail
car.
lights, the heater,
Like they just shove it
and
all
the
in there and what? Then they start routing it or what?
Right,
Oh
you're
gosh,
right.
look at this.
Right, exactly. They're routing it.
Interesting.
Yeah. That would be the next move, I would think. That would be the next step.
Oh,
Bodying
look,
it.
everybody. They're putting the windows in.
Huh. Oh, onions.
Onion.
Maybe we
Look
could
at the
do that still. Is
size of
rub an
those
onion on the windshield.
robots.
Why not?
Now we're learning something to put on the truck.
Oh, look, Daz has an electric car now. Electric Daz in the chat. He says now he has a Tesla electric car.
Oh, he finally bought one?
Is that good?
Oh, he had one?
He has one now. He
Oh.
says a Tesla Y. Tesla Y.
Getting rid of that gas, man. Get rid of that gas.
Yeah, the Lotus is impressive. I gotta say, that's pretty cool.
We started to need to get some more electric cars around here.
Oh, yeah. What's going on here? Oh, is this interior stuff?
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right. Huh.
In this part of the factory, we're going to watch them assemble the inside of the car. We'll start with the dashboard.
Okay, yeah. Here it comes.
Look over there. It looks like they're checking the seat belts.
PSA.
Here come the seats.
Uh-huh.
And the steering wheel.
Uh-oh.
Can we
Now,
drive again? Look again.
man, yeah, you have to put it in first.
Oh, yeah.
Did?
Tires. Takes a lot of work to build a car, doesn't it?
It sure does, Chris. I bet you kids had no idea how much work went into it.
I didn't know.
You had to make the body first.
Look at that car coming at us.
All the body is the whole piece, and then you go from that to everything else.
See, we are learning, though, aren't we?
Yeah.
I know I'm learning.
700 cars.
So the last thing you have to do is the wheels.
Yeah, I guess so.
It would be the wheels be the last thing I would take a guess as.
Oh, Electric Dad says getting in and out of the Lotus was difficult to do. I can imagine with the sports cars. That's how they are. Somehow
that's
you had this
small
like
ones.
cool foreign sports car. He says it's tough to get in and out of the car.
Sports cars is the top of the line car that is tough to get.
They're really
in.
difficult.
It-
They're usually
to
like
get
right
in.
on the ground.
Right, they're on the ground. Nothing difficult. They're on the ground and trying to get into them. They are. They actually are on the
They're
ground.
way down there.
Look at how to get on these race cars where you
Brakes.
round
And then the
crazy road.
Remember how we talked about that overhead conveyor? Well, they're moving some cars into a different department right now.
How big is this factory anyway?
It's 70 acres. That's the same as 68 football fields all put together.
Big factory.
football
Fields.
No wonder we're tired.
Oh, look at that. Got the
What are all those things hanging there?
Those are the engines.
Uh-oh, here comes the engine,
engines
Uncle.
to put into the car.
Gotta have that, otherwise
You want one?
it's gonna be useless. Ooh, I like this funky
When they
soundtrack.
put an engine in the car, they have to stop the assembly line. It's the only time in the whole factory that the assembly line comes to a halt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You have to, because you don't put electric on the thing making noise, and then you.
It's an important part, I guess, huh?
It is. That's the part of the engine that runs the car. So you have to have it like this.
Gotta stop it. Stop the line. That is a Saturn, huh?
Yeah, it's a Saturn.
I think so.
Crazy Accents was right. It is a Saturn. Whoever said it.
Time and skill. What are
Watch
those
the
lifts
machine
they
push
have?
the tires on.
Oh, here's
It
your tires,
automatically
Uncle.
fills them with air.
There you go.
Ooh.
Finally, the tires. Does that mean we can drive the car?
Spinning wheel.
This is the last part, I would think.
Oh, there's the whole wheel.
The whole wheel.
Nice. Ooh, that's the inside of it. There's some sweet rims there.
So he has to bang it once, and it goes through.
That's a funny looking machine.
Yeah, I suppose it like
And
gets,
then-
it gets
Lug nuts
it's
that
a
holds the
bead
wheels on the
set or
car.
something.
Bye.
The torque wrenches, as they're called, are run by computers.
Computers really help, don't they?
They certainly do. It takes over
you.
1,000...
You agree with that, Uncle? Do the computers help?
That's all we use on these days. What do you?
So it's
asking
good.
me then?
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, we can't. People can't use without them.
Oh.
If you noticed,
Oh, look, they're spinning
In
it.
the
They're,
final stage,
they're driving
the car
it.
is put on the dynamometer, which of course is run by a computer. The
Yeah,
speeds
right.
run up to 60 miles an hour. to
Saturn.
test the engine and the
It is a
transmission.
Saturn.
And it's a
Creative
Saturn.
Accident says,
it's the same.
yep.
He's right.
They don't make them anymore, Uncle.
No, that's a
One
new.
last
That's an
thing before it
old
leaves the factory.
car.
A complete inspection.
There we
Inspection to make sure it works.
go. Make sure
and-
it all hold
And
together.
try to drive this. Inspecting
goes.
it. Inspecting to drive it now.
See if it actually holds together. What happens if it falls apart? They bring it back in. They just get to repair shop or something.
They did something wrong. And they have to do that. Good thing. Look at you. She don't.
What an experience that was.
Wow, what
I not
experience.
only had fun, I learned a lot.
I
had
did
no
too.
idea so much work went into building a car.
No,
Or that
yeah.
so many
What happened? What happened?
Whoa. We having signal
First
problems
place?
here? What's
Yes,
going
what happened
so
here?
that we get around faster?
An on and off and one.
That's part of it. But one of the main reasons.
on? Hold on. We're having technical difficulties.
Technical pooping puff.
Oh, there it goes, there it goes.
Farms and
It
in
works.
small towns. And those small towns
It's a
and
wire
farms are very
issue,
far
Uncle.
apart.
I fixed it.
I guess we don't know how easy we have it now. Tell us more about when cars were first invented.
Well, cars have changed not only in the way that they look, but the inventors had a lot of problems to overcome.
Like what?
Well, most of the major problems were mechanical ones. The brakes on those first cars were usually operated by hand, and they were connected only to the rear wheels. So if you tried to brake on a hill, you might start sliding backwards.
That's funny. I wonder what would happen if they lived in a really hilly town.
Another big problem in the beginning
Ooh,
is that
this
horses
illustration.
were afraid of autos. If an auto driver saw a
Oh.
horse, he would have to slow down. The driver of the
Oh,
carriage
there's the
would
ca-
then
there's
leap
the
down,
horse.
grab the head
There's
of the
the
horse
horse.
so that you could drive slowly
Carriage with a
by.
horse.
So as you can imagine, since horses outnumbered autos, driving was a very slow process.
Did you hear that?
Didn't
They
there laws
outrun
back
the
then,
horses,
like we have
outrun
laws
the
in our
cars.
Yeah, at first there were
This is
more of
slow.
the carriages with horses.
Horses,
Yes.
that's what you're saying.
Well, they're talking about laws. This is interesting.
One law
Yeah.
required that each auto driver call ahead to each town and let them
See,
know
this
when-
is similar with like the autonomous vehicles, Uncle. They'd have to change the laws all around before those things would even get on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
if
the
they-
same thing.
It's going to be the same thing as what they're talking about here.
Right. It is the same.
It's very interesting. Knight Industries 2000? Oh. Is that Knight Rider Kit is the best car,
Kit. I
You like
remember that
Kit?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kit was running around and he drove himself. Yeah.
That's an autonomous vehicle. Uncle.
Yeah,
Kit.
that is. That was.
Maybe I'll find a VHS of an old episode of that sometime.
Yeah, you might have to look up that too.
We're gonna have to keep looking for these at thrift stores so we can do more of these shows, Uncle.
I know. Mission is to do that. Find more of them.
Yeah, we've got a few here. I mean, I'm thinking this video might be about up. I kind of want to take it to see how far this goes,
Well,
and then if it's over soon, we could always watch it. We could start another one at least, or watch another one.
oh.
They're really debating a lot here,
Cars
aren't
were
they?
nothing more
Yeah,
than
they're
horse-drawn
talking.
buggies with
This
motors
is all
under them.
talking.
When Mr. Benz obtained a patent for the first motor car, there were no buyers. One morning in 1888,
My friend-
while Mr. Benz was
Whoa,
sleeping,
look at this. Creative Accent says, my friend's own kit? We need to interview him? One of the kits. Oh, so Creative Accents knows a guy that has a kit car from the show, from Knight Rider. That's what he says.
Oh, yeah.
He knows somebody
Let's
who
get-
has one.
Ask if he can be on the show.
Get him
Or-
on the show.
Yeah, ask him.
Yeah.
You're talking to him, right? Ask him.
Yeah, he says, yeah. Okay.
Try
yeah,
to
again.
work on that. Tell him to work on that.
Send him my email. We'll have him on. Or he could just call if he wants
Oh
to.
yeah, call if he wants
That'd
to.
be cool. We could talk
Yeah.
about that. That'd be
Yeah.
a good show.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Most of the ladies really explaining a lot to these kids here.
I know. I can.
Do we want to stop this tape here and move on to the next one, Uncle? Do you want to do a different tape, or do we want to see? Have you had enough of this one?
Not yet.
You want to keep going? Okay. You've got a very good attention span. You know that?
I want to know about vehicles in this.
You're from another generation, Uncle.
Mm-hmm.
If this was a little kid watching this with me, we're like, ah, they would turn it off like 2 minutes in.
Right.
These darn kids, they're problems. He is a great guy, an ER doctor. An ER doctor has the kit car. Oh, there. Here's the end. Okay, so here's the end of the show.
There it is.
Okay,
It's
so
coming up.
that was the whole thing.
That was it.
So we can stop it. I'll stop it here. I'll press rewind. Now, Uncle, I figured we have this box, right? We have the tape. I figured what we could do, we can rate this video, first of all, on a scale of 1 to 10, you and I, and we can write that on this pad of paper. We'll write down what our ratings are and say what you think of it. And we can also put an Uncle card inside the box, and then we can take it back to the thrift store so when somebody else gets it, they can see what you thought of the video. And they'll see the card, and maybe they'll listen to our show. You like that idea?
Very smart, yes. That's
Okay.
a very good idea. Oh, is this... these are for renting.
Yes.
You're renting them.
Yeah,
I see. Okay.
essentially we are renting tapes is what we're doing. Because what I
Right.
did is I bought this from the thrift store. Now that we've watched it, we don't need it anymore. We'll just take it back to the thrift store. But when we take it back, it'll have our little note of what we rated it, and it'll have an Uncle card in it, so that hopefully people will be like, "Ooh, Uncle the podcast," and be like, and they'll know what we thought of the video here. You like that? Do you like that?
That sounds like that the people would realize, hey, that Uncle the podcast. What was this Uncle?
It might work, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, it will. Oh my God.
Let's see if I have a pencil or a pen. There's a pen. This is
That's why you use it.
okay. So, okay. So rating 1 to 10, Uncle. Where do you rate this video?
On the top.
10 out of 10.
Because it had explanation properly said and the way it was talked.
Okay.
That's how I got it.
Okay. I'll write Uncle
I don't know.
gives this video. Let's see here. Gives this video a 10 score. I'll say perfect. Sidekick.
Oh,
So I'm involved in this too, unfortunately, Uncle. Sidekick gives it. What do I give it? I'll give it a 5 out of 10.
5?
It was okay, but I was. It left a little to be desired, but that's okay. There we go. Uncle gives this video a 10 out of 10. Perfect.
The explanation is what gave it the 10 because the lady, how she explained it to the kids. That's how I look at the tape.
I'm making a note of this. Uncle liked.
It's how the lady explained it to the kids.
Explanation to the kids.
Right.
Okay. Explanation.
I don't know how you rated it, but that's my thought.
Okay, that's good. I'm making a note so that people understand where your rating came from.
Right,
okay.
right.
So there we go. We'll leave this note. It had. Oh, okay. So Daz gives it an 8. Let me see. Let me pull up the chat so I can see. Okay, so creative accidents can't be 10 out of 10 because Dodge Caravan did not have wood trim on the outside.
Well, it's the design. I know what he's looking at.
Yeah.
Design of the car.
Yeah.
That's what he's looking at. Crazy accidents.
Well, how can you help it, Uncle?
Well, yeah, that's what he's looking at. I mean, there's things that people look at cars, and that's what it is, and that's what he's.
Daz
dang it on.
Daz says he rates it out of 10. I'll write that on our note too, Daz. Here, where did I put my pen?
You put.
All right, because I think whoever gets this video ought to know that too. Why not?
Yeah,
Let's
get
see
what
here.
the names, what they tell you, what you want to put on it. Put on these things.
Listener gives 8 out of 10. Okay, there. So I've got this. Let's see here. Let's see if we can organize all this, Uncle. I've got the note. I've got the Uncle card. Let's get the tape out of the VCR.
Let's get that out.
I was kind and I rewinded.
Yeah, you have to rewind them.
Be kind, Uncle.
Yes, you have to rewind them because when somebody looks at it, has to have it from the beginning.
Be kind, rewind.
Yeah.
I forgot to make a graphic that said that. So I'm going to put this note and the thing, and I think I'm going to tape it on here. Do I have tape? Well, no, I think I can just shove it in the box and we'll be all right. As long as it doesn't fall out. So here we go. Check it out. I've got the note. I'm going to put it back in the box, and we're going to take this back to a thrift store and donate it, and then somebody else can enjoy that tape. Okay, so we did that one, Uncle. We did you ever wonder how is a car made? Do you want to watch another one of these tapes?
Let's see. Which other one is it now? Let's see.
Here, take a look. Here, I'll give you the pile back, and you can pick whichever one you want. It doesn't matter to me. Any old tape, Uncle. We're enjoying ourselves on VHS Watch Party with Uncle. It's a subsidiary of Uncle the Podcast, in case you were wondering.
Is this like a comedy guy?
Candid Camera. You know that show. Have you ever seen Candid Camera?
Yeah. Let's hit him.
This is like the best of Candid Camera.
Yeah. I've seen that one.
Oh, Creative Accents is requesting the Country Line Dancing.
Oh,
he wants
to dance.
He wants to. I think that's I like the choice. Creative Accents. Yeah. Country Line Dancing. This, I mean...
all right, let's listen to that.
Yeah, I think it's a wise choice. Let's go with that. Because Creative Accents requested it, I think we have to, right, Uncle?
He liked to dance then.
Who doesn't? It's Country Line Dancing.
Okay.
It's got to be good. Okay, let's see here. Let me get back to my...
Put it back and watch that one.
Yeah, you got it, Creative Accents. I'm in Texas. I need to know. See, he wants to learn too.
Oh.
So we're all of us, the listeners and us, are all going to learn a lot from this.
Right.
I think.
One moment.
Do you need to take another break?
Yeah.
Yeah, take a break. So Uncle's going to take a break. I'm going to get this out.
In and out. Put it set up. And
I'm going to give the customers the relevant information on the production of this. This is Learn Country Line Dancin' Volume 1 from 1992. This one's dated 1992. Greg James Productions. It only runs 25 minutes, so we can make it through the whole of this. It was distributed by Scimitar Entertainment out of Plymouth, Minnesota. This is going to be good. There's no way this isn't going to be good. I'm already excited about this. Let's see here. Let me see if I can pull up the chat. There we go. Thanks, guys. Remember when Obama had a black cowboy hat? I vaguely do. What was he doing? Why did he have a cowboy hat? What was that? Where was he? What was he doing? I vaguely remember it, but that's it. Okay. And enjoy the cover artwork. How could you not? Ooh. I don't know if the dog is still with us or not. Let's see here. So Country Line Dancing has never been more popular. From coast to coast, folks are getting out on the dance floor and doing the achy breaky, the boot scoot and boogie, and many other popular dances. Now you can learn these dances at home with Learn Country Line Dancin'. You got achy breaky, boot scoot and boogie, the Sugar Town, 6-shooter, waltz across Texas. Professional instructor Judy McDonald demonstrates each step in an easy-to-follow style and then runs through the complete dance to music. Wow. I wonder how many volumes they made of this in total. This is volume 1. We are going to enjoy this one. Let me check also on the stream. Looks like we haven't picked up a whole lot of people, but that's all right. We're just I would like to do more graphics for this. We need a Be Kind Rewind graphic. We really do. Because, you're watching VHS tapes. It's a mandatory graphic. It's a good way to get scolded at the Blockbuster Video. They charge you extra money for that. I forget how much they charge you. They charge you like a couple bucks if you didn't rewind the tape. I forget what it was. So it wasn't just a sign. It was a full-on monetary penalty on that one. Let's see here. Okay, Uncle. We are here. Let me see. Oh, I almost pulled up the vintage gaming graphic. I don't need that.
I don't need that right now.
Dog up here out of nowhere now. Okay. Y'all ready for this, Uncle?
No.
We're going to watch a Country Line Dancin video.
Okay. Everybody quiet, just watch. Because I'm not going to talk.
Just watch. So we're just going to sit here and watch. We're not even going to give commentary on this one.
Well, we can commentate.
Oh,
But
okay.
what do we commentate on dancing, though? How they dance? We can't wait people dancing either. How do we do that?
She's still dancing in 2023. Oh, the instructor? Oh, the instructor still has a website, apparently. Oh, look at this, Uncle. Look at this sweet intro. You get in this? Holy moly.
Wow, look at this.
Wow. This is dramatic. Scimitar. You know it's going to be good now.
Oh, yeah, with the
I'm
sound.
blown away. I think we're breaking this rule right now.
Breaking a rule.
Yeah. We're distributing this without express written consent, so hopefully we can get away with this.
What does that mean?
We'll just keep doing this till we get a cease and desist letter, Uncle. I'm not too worried. Here we go.
I still don't understand what it means, boy.
We'll get the lawyers in on that one. We're fine. All I know is that we're oh, yeah! I like this video already.
Oh, it's the women.
Yeah. What do you think, Uncle?
Jeez.
That must be the boot scooting boogie, that one. All right, here we go.
This is why I want to watch it. Now I see why.
Yeah. Man. This is a fun night out.
Dancing has never been more popular than it is today. All across America, folks are getting out on the dance floor and having fun. In this program, Judy McDonald,
kids can do it too.
dance instructor at the Ranch Restaurant in Everett, Washington, shows you how to do the achy breaky, the boot scootin' boogie,
Break it, take it. I had to
Sugartown,
break it, take it.
six shooter, and waltz across Texas. So get ready to learn Country Line Dancin.
Creative Accents is asking if we remember Sit and Be Fit show. It was on PBS.
I can take it back. I take it back. I did do this.
You've done Country Line Dancing
I did
before?
this. I did this. Yes.
Okay,
I
well,
remember now.
This is a refresher course for you.
Right.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And I've seen it. I've never actually done it.
I have, yeah.
Front.
Oh, here we go.
I just
Cross up
remembered.
in front of your left leg.
Boot scoot and
Back out
boogie.
front.
Yeah,
This is
that's it.
Feet together.
Okay.
Shift your weight to your right foot. Left toe goes out to the left side.
Uh-huh.
Back together. Left side. Back together. Left
Sit
side.
and Be Fit
back
show.
together. First of you, 2 scoots on your right foot. Scoot, scoot.
Creative
And then
Accents
step
is
to the
impressed
left
that
of
you've
your
done
left foot.
creative
Cross
that you've
your
done
right
the
leg
line
behind.
dancing before.
Step
I
to the
did.
left.
I now remembered. I
Remember that.
remembered it now.
Step
I
to
believe it.
After the watching this
In Florida?
I
Florida?
I don't know if it was in Florida where, but I know I did it. Could have been.
You're not quite sure.
Not quite sure where, but I know I did it.
I could see it being popular in Well, they do it everywhere. They do
Yeah,
it here in
yeah.
California. They do it
They do
absolutely
it
everywhere.
everywhere you look. Yeah.
It's like they said. It's never been more popular.
Left toe. Left. Touch right.
This is
toe.
starting to
Step
get
back on your
complicated,
right.
Uncle. I don't know if I can
Yeah.
Lift
follow
your
all
left leg
this.
up.
I
Step
can.
forward on your left.
There's a lot of
and step
moves
to your right.
involved. Oh.
And that's
Oh,
begun.
did you just
Start
step?
over again.
That's
Now we'll
it.
do boot scoot
Uncle
and
just
boogie
did
to
the
music.
step. Oh, here we go. Doing it to music now.
Ready and right cross down together. Fan. 2, 3. Scoot, scoot. Left
It's
behind
got a beat
left,
to it, Uncle.
Right behind
That's
right.
what
Turn.
that's
2,
what it
3,
is. It's
4.
the beat.
Scoot,
Yes,
step,
I remember
slide,
this.
Step, slide. Right touch left. Left touch right. Back. Pitch. Step. Stop. Right cross.
Oh, yeah.
Down together. Fan. 2, 3. Scoot, scoot. Left behind
Ooh,
left.
scoot, scoot.
Right behind right.
Okay.
Turn. 2, 3, 4. Scoot, scoot. Step, slide, step, slide.
And I'm sitting.
Right touch left. Left touch right.
Boy.
Back.
Yeah, I know. I'm sitting and I'm
Right
dancing.
cross, down together. Fan. 2,
You never did this?
3. scoot, scoot, left behind, left.
I've
right
seen
behind,
it
right.
done
Turn,
many
2,
times
3,
when I've been
4,
out, but
scoot, scoot,
I
step,
personally have
slide,
never
step,
gotten
slide,
on the
right,
floor
left,
to do it.
left,
I always
right,
sit
back,
it
hip,
out,
step,
so to speak.
right,
When
cross,
this
down
starts
together,
happening, I
fan.
usually go onto
2,
the wall or
3,
I go
scoot,
get a drink
scoot,
or
left
something
behind,
happens
left.
where I get
Right
the hell
behind,
away from
right.
Uncle.
Turn 2, 3, 4.
That's just
scoot,
me.
scoot,
I-
It's
step, slide,
company.
step,
It's-
slide, right, left.
But I
back,
can
hip,
appreciate
step,
other people
slide,
doing
right,
it.
Cross and fan. 2, 3, scoot, scoot, left behind, left, right behind, right. Turn 2, 3, 4, scoot, scoot, step, slide, and right and left. Back, hitch, steps on, right, cross, down together, fan. 2, 3, scoot, scoot, left behind, left, right behind, right. Turn 2, 3, 4, scoot, scoot.
Sugartown. Oh, now we're doing Sugartown. Okay, so that was the boot scoot boogie.
That's
This is Sugartown. How many of these we got? We got
Our next dance is called Sugartown.
2 more dances after
Step
this.
to the right with your
Okay.
right foot.
4 in
Cross your
total.
left leg behind.
okay.
Step to the right and scuff your left heel on the floor. Step to the left. Cross your right leg behind. Step to the left and scuff your right heel on the floor. Then you walk back 3 steps. Right,
Oh,
left.
Creative Accident says, no way I could do this. I would have tripped by now. He would have tripped by now.
You just gotta follow your feet.
That's it?
That's it.
That's all there is
follow
to it.
your feet and tell them what she's saying.
She's
Go
saying
back.
kind of a lot. You'd think it's
Yeah.
simple, but she's saying
It
quite
is
a bit.
complicated for the dancing. It is complicated for a bit, but you just gotta go with it.
Quarter
That-
turn. Look at this.
Touch your left toe
Too
out
much.
to the left side.
Left side.
Cross your left leg over your right and touch your right foot to the right side. Cross your right leg over your left. Turn your body to
I
the
can-
left
boy.
a half a
Oh,
turn.
boy.
I could see
And do a left
how
hip
Chris
and a right
Jackson's
hip.
couldn't do this.
Step forward
That's
with
what
I
your
he's
can
left.
saying.
tell it. I can
Slide your
tell
right foot up to
the
it.
way they're
Step forward
dancing.
with your
Yeah, I
left.
know he
Slide
couldn't
your
do
right
this.
foot up.
Chuck Norris was line dancing. Is
Yeah,
he in the
yeah.
background there?
He would.
Ready,
Oh, now it's to
and
music.
Right behind, right brush. Left
is how it's
behind,
done.
Left brush. Back 2, 3 brush.
Uh-huh.
Step, slide.
I'm just
right
doing the
diagonally,
steps.
Left, right,
Yeah, Uncle's
touch,
doing his
left,
footwork.
touch,
I need a
step,
foot
touch,
cam here
cross,
for this
touch,
one, Uncle.
cross,
Yeah,
turn,
where's your
left,
Uncle's
right,
doing his
step,
footwork right
slide,
now.
step,
So,
slide,
see, we're
right
learning.
behind, right brush,
I knew this would
left
happen.
behind, left brush, back 2, 3 brush, step, slide, diagonally, and
I want
back,
to play the guitar part.
right, and
Hey,
left.
where's your guitar?
Step,
I should get
touch,
that out.
Cross, touch,
You're
cross,
not
turn,
repaired.
left,
I'm
right,
not
hip,
repaired.
step,
I'm messed
slide,
up.
You're
step,
sitting here,
slide, right behind,
going through
right
these.
brush, left behind, left brush, back 2, 3 brush, step,
There we
slide,
go.
step, slide, right diagonally, left, and right, and left. Step, touch, cross, turn, left hip, right hip, step, slide, and right behind, right brush, left behind, left brush, back 2, 3 brush, step, slide, right diagonally and back, right and left. Step, touch, cross, turn, left hip, right hip, step, slide.
Oh, the hip
and
part's
right
just a little
behind,
hip
right
wiggle in
brush,
place,
left
huh?
behind,
Okay.
left brush, and back 2, 3.
All right.
Step, slide, right diagonally.
Yeah, the split
back,
screen is nice.
right,
You get to see what the
left.
instructor's doing.
Step,
It's
touch,
important.
cross, turn, left hip, right hip, step, slide, and right behind,
gosh.
right, and left behind, left, and back 2, 3. Step, slide, diagonally, and back, right back.
This is
forward.
very close
Step,
to
touch, cross,
precision
touch, cross,
flying,
turn, left
like
hip,
Blue
right, step,
Angels.
slide, slide,
One wrong
right,
move and
right,
tragedy.
left behind, left.
Would you agree with that,
back.
Uncle?
Yeah.
This is like Blue Angel flying.
This one.
The stakes are high.
Yeah, on this one.
You don't want to look like a fool out on the dance floor.
You gotta know what you're dancing to. Then you won't be a fool in the dance floor.
Is the idea of this, Uncle, to go out, you're having a nice time out at a bar or whatever, wherever, honky tonk or wherever they do this stuff. Maybe you catch the eye of a lady and you invite her out on the dance floor and you stand side by side and you do the line dance with her and maybe, get a little connection going. Is that the idea?
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
this
the
is?
lady likes it.
Next dance is a very
That lady likes it, yes.
done to a waltz
I've seen a lot of ladies dance this.
Yeah,
I know
they
seem to
got
like it.
loads of ladies dancing more than men.
More than men.
They do.
More than men.
More than men. But the ladies do it more.
So single men out there, should they take note of that?
Should.
They should. That's important.
And as for you, crazy accents, take a note for yourself
Take notes.
on this.
Take advanced, detailed notes because it's a good
Tell
way.
Him that. Tell him that.
It's a good way to get something started, right?
Wait,
Uncle?
if he wanted to watch the tape,
Yeah.
so it's his now to do that.
Yeah, good old Judy McDonald is really trying to help you out here, is what she's doing.
Yeah.
I applaud her efforts. You guys missed. This is new one. Waltz Across Texas. Oh, yeah, sorry. This is 6. Oh, we're already there? What happened to the 6-shooter? They got to do that, too.
Well,
Waltz-
they get to that.
This is a new dance.
Oh.
Oh, my
Right,
gosh. I think I've
left,
already
now you go
forgotten.
back, starting with your right foot.
You're not paying
Right,
attention.
left,
This is
right,
too-
left,
To pay
right,
attention to
left,
the
and your dance is
instructor.
done.
This is like advanced math, like statistics or
Right,
something.
right.
It's
That's
that
what it
difficult.
is. That's what it
Right,
is.
left,
To-
right, left,
take-
right, left, forward.
It's too much, Uncle.
And back.
I
Turn,
told you.
1, 2, 3.
I like the
cross,
idea
step,
of it,
cross
but I don't know if I
behind.
can do
1,
this.
2, 3. Turn again. Cross, step, cross behind. 1, 2,
Yeah, there's the
3.
close-up of the
forward,
feet.
2, 3. Forward. And back. 2, 3. Back.
Uh-huh.
And twinkle to the
Rocket
right.
science is
left,
easier, yes.
forward,
Rocket
2,
science.
3,
Rocket
back,
science,
2,
easier
3.
than this.
Turn,
The
2,
first one.
3.
Less
Cross, step,
complex.
cross behind.
Oh,
1,
yes.
2,
Less going
3.
on.
Turn, 2, 3.
They do get
Cross, step, cross
complicated, some of
behind.
these
1,
steps.
2,
You gotta say that.
Yeah.
3, left, 2, 3, back right, back left, and right twinkle, and left twinkle.
Right twinkle and left twinkle, Uncle.
Turn, 2,
Right and
3.
left
Cross,
twinkle.
Step, cross behind. 1, 2, 3. Turn, 2, 3. Cross, step, cross behind. 1, 2, 3. Forward, 2, 3. Forward, and back, and back. Right
I like this
twinkle,
old-timey saloon
twinkle.
music. Is that what it's
forward,
called?
2,
Waltz
3,
Across
back,
Texas?
2, 3. Turn, 2,
I feel like we're in
3.
the Old
Cross,
West.
step, cross
Yeah, that's
behind.
what it
1,
is.
2, 3.
That's
Left
what
it
turn.
is.
Cross, step, cross
Pretty
behind.
cool.
1, 2, 3. Forward, 2, 3. Forward, and back. Right twinkle. Left twinkle.
Right twinkle, left
Forward,
twinkle.
2, 3. Back, 2, 3. Turn, 2, 3. Cross, step.
Still
cross
trying to
behind.
understand what the
1, 2,
twinkle
3.
exactly
Turn,
is.
2, 3. Forward, 2, 3. Forward, 2, 3. Back, 2, 3.
These Western
back, 2,
outfits
3.
they got are
And
pretty
twinkle.
cool.
And turn, 2, 3. Cross, step, cross behind. 1, 2, 3.
Did we do
Turn,
achy breaky?
2,
I think
3.
we still
I
have.
did-
Step,
I didn't
cross
hear
behind.
it.
I think we
1,
have achy
2, 3.
breaky
Forward.
and
last
6-shooter
two.
still. I
They're
think.
the
And
two
back.
last two, right?
And twinkle.
That's the last two.
Yeah, I think we still have those
Right,
to go.
2, 3. Back,
Creative
2,
Accent says, you guys remember in Can't Buy Me Love when brother switched channel, then he was learning to dance from Dance Party USA to PBS? That was broadcasting African Anteater?
Oh.
right turn.
Some sort of African Anteater dance? I don't remember that. Do you remember that?
No.
I don't know what that is, Creative Accents.
No, I don't know that one.
Can't Buy Me Love. Is that a movie? Can't Buy Me Love?
Yeah, it sounds like one.
You seen that?
Yeah, that's a but I mean, look,
Oh,
that's
here's
a thing.
6-shooter. Here comes
Here's
6-shooter.
6-shooter.
Hey, what's that? You okay?
This next dance is called 6-shooter and is done to a very
6-shooter.
lively music. With your feet together, you take your heels over to the left and then back to the center. And stomp your right foot
Here, I'll be
on the
back.
floor twice. 1, 2. Right heel goes out front. Cross up in front of your left, back out front, feet together. Left heel
Oh,
out
this
front.
is a
Cross
nice
up in
one.
front
This
of your
one's
right,
more
back out front,
easier.
and touch your left toe back on the
This
floor
is more
gently.
easier.
Now you start your first of your 2 full turns. Turning
This
to
is
the
much
left,
shooter
much
easier.
easier.
left
6
foot.
easy,
One,
much easier.
left,
By the feet.
Right,
Left,
left,
right, left,
With your
right,
feet together,
left, right.
you bring your left foot over to the left
Left
side,
side.
back together,
Together.
right foot to the right side, back together with
Together.
no weight on it. And you'll
No
start
weight.
your second full turn, turning to the right.
Okay.
And right, left,
See how easy
right,
this one is?
left. Don't
I
put any weight
guess.
on your left foot.
She's got a
Step
gaff
forward
tape
with
in
your
front of her
left.
foot
Yes,
for the
yes.
starting position.
Right.
Left.
I just noticed
Do a
that.
Yeah,
half
yeah.
turn to the left on
See,
your
watch
left
when she
foot.
goes back. There's a little
Step
piece of
out
black
with your
tape
right
on the
foot.
ground.
I see.
Slide your left foot up
In
to
the
it.
biz, they
Step
call
out with
that
your right foot.
gaff tape,
Slide
Uncle.
your left
Production.
foot up to it. And that's the end of the dance.
I don't know if
The
the
end of the
choreography has a special name for tape,
Ready?
but that's in the
And
production
his
world.
left center and stomp.
Here we go,
Right,
6-shooter.
cross, down together. Left cross, down, touch. Left
Tell
turn.
me if that's an easier one.
Left side.
Patrick
right
Dempsey
side,
movie.
And right turn.
Can't buy me love.
Left slide, left half turn. Right
He
slide,
rode a
right
lawnmower
slide,
in that
left
movie.
Center and stomp.
Oh,
Right
Can't buy me
cross,
love?
Down together.
yeah.
Left
I don't remember it.
cross,
I don't know if
down,
I've
touch
seen it.
back and left
I
turn.
have to look it up.
Left side, right
Me
side,
too.
and right turn. Left slide, left half turn. Right slide, his left center and stop. And
Well,
right
this is
cross, down
this is a faster paced one, isn't it?
And left
Yeah.
turn.
This
Got
has
mo-
Left side,
faster,
right
more
side,
BPMs
and
on
right
this
turn.
song.
Yeah, it does.
Slide, left half
Oh, Sally Dahl is with us. Hey, Sally. She remembers that movie. She remembers
Sally?
down together, left,
Can't Buy Me Love, is it? I already forget the title.
left side,
Yeah.
right side.
But we got
and right
Sally
turn.
Dahl. Uncle. Cool, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Left slide, left
So we got
half turn.
YouTube
Right slide, right
customers.
slide,
We got
left
Twitch
center and stop.
customers.
Right cross, down together. Left cross, down touch back, and left turn.
That's it
Left
there.
side,
One.
right side, and
That's
right
his
turn.
request.
Left slide,
His,
left turn. Right slide,
Creative
right
Accents
side,
President
requested this.
requested this. That's a neighbor? A friend?
Yes,
His friend?
yes.
Yeah, he accepted this.
You did.
So we're playing it for him.
left slide, left half turn.
He was a geek who paid a cheerleader to go out with him
Cross, down
and went from geek to chic. Oh, okay. Like Stefan in Family Matters.
Oh, yeah.
The Steve Urkel, and then there was
Oh,
Stefan
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Here's Achy Breaky. Yes.
Now, this is
yes.
Achy Breaky.
Achy Breaky.
Yeah, this is
Billy Ray.
This last dance is called the Achy Breaky.
Oh,
Remember
we know
when
it.
you're learning it to count in fours. It will help you.
Counting for
First
us.
step.
1,
Step to
2,
the right.
3,
Cross
4.
behind with your
1,
left.
2,
Step to the
3,
right
4.
and hold for your fourth beat. Your first set of hips with your left.
He saved up to buy an expensive telescope, but used it to get a date instead. Oh,
Right foot
look
over
at
to the
that.
right side.
Change a pace for his life. Interesting.
Continue with
Sometimes
the
you gotta
half
switch it
turn.
up, Uncle.
Stepping back on your right foot.
Pay attention to your
Back on your
dancing.
left foot. Back on your right foot.
I have a question, Uncle. Are they gonna play the actual?
Actually, are you listening to this? Accident, are you doing this exercise?
Oh, you think is Accents not paying close enough attention to the
Let's
video?
listen to the video. Crazy Accidents.
Crazy Accents, pay
'Cause
attention to
he's
this
the
video.
one. That's the one he wanted to listen to.
He says yes, he is.
Okay.
Okay, we're just making sure. This is important.
Yeah.
Half turn to the left with a right foot. Stomp and clap. Step
He
to
says
the
he
right.
says he's doing it right
Step
now.
to
He's
the
doing
left.
the dance.
Oh,
to the right
that means
and
he's
stop
listening
with
to
your
it.
left
Okay,
hand
that's
clap.
all right.
Instead
This
of
is definitely important.
Yeah.
This is the achy breaky for goodness
This is the
sake.
best one out of the bunch.
Ready?
This is a very
Better.
popular dance.
Yeah.
Right, behind, right, hold. It's 1, 2, 3, hold, diamond 1, 2.
Yeah, they're not
3,
playing the
4,
lyrics.
back
I didn't
left,
think they would.
Right, quarter turn, feet together, back right, left.
They're not even playing
right,
the same
left, hips,
the
1,
Billy Ray
2,
Cyrus
3,
track
and
at all,
hold.
which
Quarter right,
Now we get it all confused
right,
because when you
behind,
play the music and then dancing it at the same time, it gets people confused.
yeah, they don't want to pay the money for the it's copyrighted material. They
Yeah.
gave the copyright warning at the beginning. They don't want to be doing the same thing on their end where they're
Right.
playing
Exactly.
the music and then getting in trouble from whoever owns the rights to that song, whatever company owns that.
I don't know
diamond
what
1,
it is.
2, 3, 4, back left, right.
A lot of
quarter turn,
lawyering
together,
on this,
back right,
video, Uncle.
left, right,
Lawyering?
left, hips,
Oh,
1,
yeah, a lot of
2,
legal
3,
issues with
and
this
hold.
one.
Quarter
What's the
right,
legal stuff?
back left,
We got all kinds of copyright law going on this video. Who knew?
1, 2, 3, and hold, diamond 1.
I'm not crazy how it's lighted. Looks like it takes a lot of stamina to do this. We were talking about
Quarter right,
how serious this is.
and right behind, right, stop, and right behind, right, hold, hips 1, 2, 3, and hold, diamond 1, 2, 3, 4, back left, right, quarter turn, feet together, back right, left, hips 1, 2, 3,
Don't
and
tell
hold,
my
quarter
heart.
right,
My
left,
achy, breaky
right,
heart.
behind,
Oh, yeah, that
right,
Just don't
right,
think y'all
behind,
understand.
hold hips, one,
You like the
two,
music.
And if you
three,
tell
hold
my
on, one,
heart,
two,
my
three,
achy,
four, back,
breaky
left,
heart,
right, put a
it
turn,
might
feet together,
blow
back, right,
up and
left,
kill this
right,
man.
left hips,
Woo,
one, two, three, and
you.
hold, right, F left,
There you
and
go.
right, behind, right, stop, and right, behind, right, hold hips, one, two, three, and hold, that's one.
Okay, there it is. That should be all of them. Okay, a review of the steps. I guess this is all of them.
Yeah, that's it.
My parents just got back from Nashville. I feel like I'm surrounded by this culture right now.
Who's parents?
That's Sally Doll. Her parents just got back from Nashville. Uncle, do you remember when TV signal would go off at night, then the eagle would fly in the morning when they restarted? Do you remember that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Who don't remember the eagle fly?
Oh, yeah. American flag, they do too, right?
Yeah.
This concludes our broadcast day, right? Oh, the Macarena. Ooh.
Oh, they did the Macarena. That's what I learned. The Macarena.
Yeah. We do a punk
dancing.
version of that, don't we?
Yeah.
So this is a review of everything we've learned, I guess, is what's
Yeah.
going on here.
I think so.
This is what we should be able to do at the end of the video. I don't think I know it, but I'm going to have to watch it another time. Sally Doll's always been a night owl. Oh, that's it. Okay. Sugartown. Oh, we're doing... Oh, okay. That was just one. Okay. They're just doing a review of all of them. Okay. We're taking this to the credits, right, Uncle? We gonna watch this all the way to the credits?
Yeah, for the credits.
We're in this to win it, right? It's again, what's the run time? Not long. 25 minutes. We can do this. This is easy. You have a VHS hooked up to a computer. Yeah. We do, Sally. I got the VCR over here. I've got some special cable connectors I bought through eBay. They were cheap to get this whole setup working, and we went to the thrift store to buy all these VHS cassettes. Before you got here, we reviewed this video, which is a car factory. It's a video of a car factory and some woman explaining to kids how cars are made. Uncle gave it 10 out of 10.
On that one. This one,
we're waiting to rate this one. So fun. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. We're going to be on the lookout at thrift stores all the time now for these tapes, right, Uncle? We got to find the good ones. We got to find
the good ones to see. Now that I get my cash, and then I'll go be ready to have my cash ready before I go there. And when we go, I'll look for this stuff.
Yard sales, too.
Yeah,
you can find these at yard sales.
Yard sales.
We be on the lookout for the weird tapes. I don't think we want to watch like full movies so much as like I got these shorter ones and like weird stuff. That's what I was trying to do.
Short ones?
Short ones are ideal, I think. Yeah, okay. That way we can get right through them. We're not sitting through a feature length film.
Right.
Maybe if people like this enough, maybe we'll do that eventually. Depends
on how the people would look at them as.
Creative Accent says, "Can you imagine if someone over tapes, Pam and Tommy type, I actually did imagine that, Creative Accents. I'm like, I hope we don't run into anything while we're doing this. If we do, we'll just press stop.
Well, wait a minute.
You following that conversation, Uncle?
Is this against the law to play these?
Scimitar Entertainment Incorporated told us it was at the beginning, but again, I'm gonna just keep doing it. We're gonna keep doing this until we hear from Judy McDonald's lawyer. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I think we're gonna.
I don't want to get ourselves in trouble.
We're okay. I think
not to get in trouble doing this is what I'm afraid of.
Uncle, you still do the can pickup? He's asking. Do you pick up cans still, like aluminum?
Yeah, well, around the neighborhood,
Yeah,
I do.
always.
Oh, always.
You got a good collection going right now.
I got a good collection. I got one section collection for hers only. For when I get hers in, that's her money.
My wife's cans?
Yeah.
So she has separate cans to you.
Right.
Okay.
But
I
she
get
hands them
confused.
to me to put them together. So what it sort of gets confusing because of what she wants. She wants cans when she buys cans at the store to have money too
Okay. They split up the money.
for her scratches.
I try to take
Use
a
them
hands-off approach personally. to all
for her scratches.
this. Scratch-off tickets. Yes,
She-
very
that-
important.
that's
Yes,
for
yes.
that's for her money. That's what she uses
So
it
she
for.
gets all the money for that.
For
Okay,
that.
wonderful.
And that's what she uses it for. Well, I can understand. And I just get mine just for cash. Like,
My uncle used to do that to my grandma's pirated VHS. That's funny. We'd be watching a movie and all of a sudden it would be on. That's good. Oh man. Yeah, you got to watch those tabs. Yeah, I know. I know all. I'm a VHS. I know my VHS. So I was looking at the tabs. Yeah, when you the tab, whether it's torn off or it's put on there, when it's torn off, you can't record over it. However, the workaround is just put a piece of tape over it. So somebody could always done that. Yeah. My family, yes. I think everybody's family has... how can you not have a story like that? Dang, there's so many dances. It's hard to
So
remember how
deep.
much we learned, Uncle, until they review the whole thing.
that was fast. I like this quickness kind of tapes.
See, this is a good tape, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was specifically looking for a certain kind of tape, and I think this one really worked. Both these that we've watched.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the Hummingbird tape, too. That looks cool. But, I mean, the Johnny Carson thing could be fun, or Candid Camera. That could be fun, too. My grandma would rent VHS and record them, yeah. She did several a week. Yeah. That's a fun trick, too. The 2 VCRs. You have the 2 VCRs for that. I deduct points because no spurs on the boots. We'd watch them in Idlewild. Oh, nice, yeah. That's a fun thing to do. Watch VHS tapes up on the mountain in Idlewild.
I still think this is the easy one.
The Achy Breaky's the easiest of the dances?
So far that I've noticed.
Okay.
The movement is easier.
Yeah, it does seem... Yeah, it's just kind of like a wiggle-woggle there.
If you look at the dance moves of it, you can tell.
It's not too bad. You gotta get that knee action.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. Okay, yeah. They like doing that foot past the foot. Like you move the foot behind and past the other foot. Watch Troop Beverly Hills over and over. Oh my. Okay. Aha. Oh my goodness. At night we would steal the video camera and record my grandma snoring on the couch. Okay, nice. Yeah, old VHS cameras are a lot of fun. Obviously not artist eye. Boots, same color as the floors. Yes, yeah, that's a problem. It's blending in too much. We need some contrast, some stark contrast. Okay, that's it, Uncle.
That's it. Okay.
All right. Well, I guess I'll hit stop here.
Once it's on the birds come
That's,
out, then rewind it.
We could let it
Run out?
definitely fail. Okay, so here I'll stop. That was good.
Rewind
I'll
it.
press be kind, rewind.
You have to
Rewind there.
rewind all of them.
Okay, so
you have to.
I think I might have goofed. Oh, okay, there we go. There's the cable. Let me see. USB video. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. Okay.
Okay, give it to, since it was his one to watch, Crazy Accidents, you rate it first.
Okay.
Let him read
Crazy Accidents. We're writing this on our note so that the next people get this. Crazy Accidents rates this video. What do you give it, Crazy Accidents? What out of, the
1
rating
10.
score?
Yeah, he knows that.
Line Dancer 1 as himself. Okay, let's see here. Let me pull up the chat so I can see that good. 8.5. Okay, Creative Accidents gives it an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, Crazy Accidents rates this video 8.5 out of 10.
That's right.
Uncle rates it. What's your rating on this video, Uncle, out of 10?
7.5.
7.5 out of 10. Oh, okay. You weren't that impressed by this.
Not as much.
Okay, fair enough.
But I have to.
Sidekick gives
Oh, yeah.
it 7 out of 10. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It deserves that just because it's unique and something that I feel like I did learn something from it.
Yeah.
And Sally or Daz, if you'd like to chime in with a rating, I'll write that on our little note here that we leave in the tape when we return it back to the thrift store. And of course, they're going to get the Uncle card. If anybody dares buy this again, that's the thing to this. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see here. So let's see. I'll take. Okay. So we did that. We did two. We're down 2 videos. Did we want to watch another? What should we do here, Uncle? How are we doing? How are we doing on time? It's like 4:30 now. I don't know what's going on in the outside world, so to speak, outside of the room here.
We could try another one next Saturday.
Oh, you want to stop here and then do this? Pick this up again next Saturday? Do another?
Yeah, if they want.
I'll do. Sally Doll gives it out of 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Yes.
That's a low one. She doesn't
4
like
out of 10. Okay. I'm high. I'll give it a 4 for the laugh factor. Nice. Okay, there. So we've got 4 ratings on this one. So people are really going to know what they're getting into when they open up this VHS cassette. Let's eject that.
That's already branded.
Here it comes. Okay. Not my culture. Here we go. It's very popular, this line dancing. We know that. We all know that.
Yeah, it is very popular.
Okay.
That's why I gave it a 7, because it is popular.
Those, I gotta say, those were 2 enjoyable tapes to watch. And now we can return these to the thrift. Yeah. We'll give these back. We still have 4 tapes. Let's just take a look and see and review what we still have to watch.
All right, yeah.
So that we know.
The butterfly.
The birds and the butterfly. Let's see here. Where's I want to make sure people
Is Chuck in it?
No, that's just a Chuck graphic. So other tapes we have yet to watch. Oh, hang on to that, Uncle. Insects and spiders. See how they grow. This one could be good. This one's dated 1995. Good year. What we got there? Oh yeah, this one I'm very excited about. This is an oldie.
This one.
Hummingbirds Up Close. This one's from '88, and it is. Let's see here. The National Audubon Society video. Ooh, yeah, this is.
That should be interesting.
Do you want to start this now, Uncle? We could start watching it, and then if you want, we could. If we need to stop, we could continue.
Oh,
watching
if you
next week.
want to.
You want to do that? Let's just throw it
to.
in. Why not? Let's just
No, throw this one in, and if you want.
I'm enjoying myself.
Okay.
So let's put the hummingbird tape in. I'll put this over there. We got a couple other tapes. So let's put the hummingbird tape on. This is Hummingbirds Up Close. Nature Science Network. We got the feed, yes. This is, again, from 1988, Nature Science Network Incorporated, company out of North Carolina. This could be pretty cool, Uncle. All right, so it's starting.
I'm giving a C if this guy gives it a 10 out of 10.
This one
still
could,
way down here. I bet that this one
I'm thinking this one might take it over the top. If anything.
I'm thinking that.
How could it not? Here we. Oh, it's already good. I love hummingbirds because they eat nectar. Tell me about it. Oh, look at that! Look at that refractory throat there. Is that a ruby-throated? So many varieties. Here, let me pull up the. Here, I'll pull it up over here. There we go. Oh boy. Yes, my parents would be very into this. Birds are their scene. Nature Science Network presents. Like the classical music, too. Ooh, we got a feeder. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at that little nest. Oh, they're in an eave of a house or something, it looks like. Nesting. Oh, cool freeze frame. Ooh, look at that. Sugar water. Get different blossoms. Oh, look at that. Oh, you can see the nectar coming out of the tip of the blossom there. Oh, you see that? Pretty good. I love migration maps. Who doesn't? See it, Uncle?
The bird feeder.
Yeah. That's a hummingbird feeder. Somebody made hummingbird juice for it.
You have just seen all 13 species of hummingbirds which make their homes in the United States. You'll meet them all later in this program.
Oh, good.
And we'll learn what makes our hummingbirds the most amazing and exciting of birds. And we'll learn how to have a very close and special relationship with them.
Ooh.
Hi, I'm Michael Godfrey.
How intimate.
Exploring with you the hummingbirds around us. Right now, I've got a very important question for you.
Okay.
What is a hummingbird? Above all else, a hummingbird is a very small bird.
Small.
The calliope hummingbird of the western states is the smallest bird in North America.
I didn't know that.
Chickadee as a small bird, but it would take 5 ruby-throated hummingbirds to equal the weight of a chickadee.
Wow. Oh. Tiny.
Hummingbirds are the only birds in North America which make us wonder if it is indeed a bird we've seen.
Creative Accents is saying how far they migrate is very
far. A tiny hummingbird can seem quite insect-like, and we have to look twice to be sure we're not looking at a large bee.
Oh yeah, because they attack the bees.
Hovering on clear wings
these
and
moths
probing
are
for nectar,
like they fly
just as a hummingbird does.
Right.
I've seen them do that.
So I have. Backed up front here.
Hummingbirds are the only birds which hover at flowers.
Lavender there?
Yeah.
On wings cycling as fast as 80 times per second, these birds hover far more proficiently than other birds. Watch these black-chinned hummingbirds move in perfect harmony with the feeder.
Creative Accents is joining in the fun and dropping a lot of
ruby-throats
good
are so confident
hummingbird
they can vanish in a
factoids in the
trice
chat here.
that they casually approach the most questionable of creatures.
Ooh. He's talking about
this
the human.
mastery of timing lets the hummingbirds indulge an incessant curiosity.
That's us.
Any change in their territory may bring an opportunity, and the birds are quick to take advantage of it.
Yep. Right. Oh. This is downright relaxing, Uncle.
So developed is their flight proficiency that hummingbirds have no need to walk. Their minute feet serve only to grasp a perch. So simple a move as turning around, this male Anna's makes on the wing.
Oh, look at that. Just did a quick spin.
Most colors in nature are made by pigments, chemicals which absorb light in all wavelengths except the one to be reflected. The red, for example, on this cardinal.
The cardinal.
The cardinal shows the same colors in just about any light.
Right.
But on the grackle, The metallic colors change as the bird moves.
Mesmerizing.
This is iridescence, a mechanical rather than chemical treatment of light to create color. The grackle has no color. He's black as coal. But his feathers are refracting light like tiny prisms to produce the array of iridescent hues.
I think that's the same thing that like an oil spill on the ground does.
Right,
it's just reflecting all the
reflecting
light.
what's on the bottom.
The flash of iridescence at the throat is an adornment unique to hummingbirds.
Yes, it's very
But
bright.
hummingbirds take iridescence a step further than other birds.
Ooh.
Through a phenomenon called interference, the feathers in the gorget, the bib of color at the throat of male hummingbirds, produce intense colors. Light waves of all colors strike the gorget.
Okay.
A thin film on the feathers refracts and reflects the light so that colors of undesired wavelengths cancel
This is a useful
or
graphic.
interfere with their counterparts reflected from the surface.
Look at that.
For colors of the desired wavelength only,
can they do
the wave action
the
inside the film
moonwalk?
matches and amplifies
Are you talking about the
reflected
birds?
waves, creating a pure color.
They use their minuscule feet only
The
to
flat
grasp
shape of
perches.
the veins of the gorget feathers makes these interference colors directional. Sun, bird,
You're so vain.
must be aligned to produce the gorget
Ooh,
flash.
Look at that.
Otherwise, the
Dang.
bib appears dark.
Ooh.
Imagine the advantage a bird has when he can control who sees his colors, how he might intimidate a rival, or dazzle a mate by maneuvering down sun to flash a beam of color.
Ooh, how do you
So
do
they're
that?
doing it on purpose. Who knew?
Yeah, to get a mate.
I didn't know they were that smart, Uncle.
To get the mate.
They're flashing their necks around
To
on
get the
purpose.
mate. To get a mate. Yeah, that makes sense.
See, we're learning from this, too. There's a lot to learn.
Bird.
So they are like octopus.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah, they're doing things purposefully when you don't even realize that they are, I guess.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Typically, females are plain compared with the males.
It does make that sound.
And in no species do females show the fully developed gorget.
Gorget.
The female
not as
Anna's
bright.
shows more color at the throat than the female of any other U.S. hummingbird.
I didn't know that.
The females get their point across by fanning their white-tipped tails.
And say
This
what?
gesture serves no aerodynamic purpose. It is simply a body language statement of dominance, usually
Ooh.
accompanied by vocal threats.
Yeah, they will really
In
chirp
most
at
species,
you. They'll
males have
I've
buzz
heard
tails,
I've heard
but
them
the male
in
of
the
a
back
U.S.
here.
species with
We've
a
had a
subdued
few of them in
gorget
the back, and they were doing that.
They get very aggressive.
Yeah, I've heard them. I heard them in the back here, though.
The smallest bird is surprisingly aggressive. Like they'll come right at you. It's crazy. It's bird twerking.
Showed his penis.
Yeah, white. I got that dude. His white. Boy, I'll tell you what. These white feathers on the hummingbird.
The belted kingfisher is among those birds which may hover briefly,
Kingfisher?
but not by the
a
same
large
means
bird,
a hummingbird hovers.
Oh, look at it. There's a kingfisher.
With their immense flight muscles, up to 1/3 the bird's weight, hummingbirds develop almost as much power on the upstroke as on the downstroke. The upstroke of a hummingbird's
here we
wing
go.
is a power stroke, just
Yeah.
like the downstroke. The wing is articulated only at the shoulder, like the wing of an insect. It acts on the air as an oscillating propeller, with more of a continuous force than the paddle stroke effect of other birds' wings. Notice how the surfaces of the wings reverse, the top side of the wing becoming the underside on the upstroke. The ability to hover permits hummingbirds to use the nectar from flowers as their main source of energy.
Right. Because I've seen him go
On
into
large
that.
flowers,
I've
such as
seen
the
them
trumpet
do that.
creeper, the bird may rest briefly at the lip of the blossom. But though they are
Trumpet
tiny
creeper.
birds, few flowers could support them if they had to perch to feed. The insects would then have the nectar all to themselves. Nectar is, in a word,
Oh gosh, our feed. Hold on.
Hold it.
I'm goofing up the feed.
What are you playing with here?
Hold on. I'll fix it. Oh, there we go. For some reason, I think it's our cords. Hold on. I got it. Don't worry. Technical difficulties. There. It's back. These VHS tapes,
the
you know
plants
how they
used
act.
to manipulate
There
the
it is.
so-called higher life forms into serving as transfer agent for their pollen. Sucrose, common table sugar, is the main ingredient in the nectar of flowers which attract hummingbirds.
That's where you make the juice.
Sucrose is the sugar hummingbirds like
sugar,
best.
Uncle. That's all they do.
It is readily digested.
Make the juice for them.
Yeah, all this is sugar.
But a hummingbird's food is used very quickly, and it must eat frequently. Hovering flight consumes a crop full of nectar about every 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Each visit to a flower yields a minute sip.
Uncle, when the video stops, does it throw you off a bit? Does it throw you off?
After you have it, I'm trying to get to it, and then it throws me off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to...
Yeah, I know. There's a lot to take in here. This is like science is what's happening here.
No, this is a science tape.
It is.
This is a science tape. I know.
Absolutely is.
Metabolism and activity are reduced.
God, we're talking about metabolism for goodness sake.
Metabolism. And that's
this fledgling ruby throat,
we're in trouble.
In a serious energy deficit, just made it to the feeder, where it hopes to recover.
Recover what?
We'll return to him shortly to see how he fared in the fast-moving world of the sugar eater.
He needs a break, Uncle. Maybe, I wonder if they're diabetic. You think they're having a sugar crash? All that sugar?
That could have.
But like us, they must also have protein and other nutrients, which they get from very small insects.
Oh,
wait, now they're eating small insects too?
The catch is nearly impossible to watch naked eye.
Is that what they're doing? They're getting an insect?
But the amazing agility is ours to see in slow motion.
Oh, let's see.
See, there it is.
Anna's grabbed a passing gnat in California.
Oh,
he's eating them.
So they get protein from that. Okay.
Right.
A black chin in Arizona.
Chin.
Wow.
Arizona.
Nice.
In North Carolina, a spiderling tries to bail out of a cardinal flower visited by this ruby throat.
Sorry.
Because protein is the food of growth, it is mainly insects which the female feeds to her nestlings.
Oh, that's one had the...
Oh,
the mother blue-throated hummingbird plunges her bill into the young.
I seen
that. Pump in the
you seen them
feeding the babies on the nest.
In a nest, yeah.
I see that.
We've had nests out on trees out here.
Yeah, that's what I've been watching. That's what it is.
Out of the nest by the young is mostly undigested insect parts.
Ooh, that's solid waste on the wall.
Hummingbirds live only in the Western Hemisphere. There are about 320 species in all.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ecuador has about 160 species. And diversity diminishes with distance from the equator.
They don't have them in Asia.
No.
Mexico hosts about 40 varieties, and 12 breed in the USA.
Oh, wow.
12.
East of the Mississippi River, we have but a single species, the ruby-throated.
Yep.
Oh, that's where they are.
There's only
we have relatively few species north of the Rio Grande, but except in the northern Great Plains, hummingbirds are abundant throughout the USA. We can easily identify the adult males, such as this magnificent hummingbird. They're quite distinctive. But most of the individuals we see are either females or immatures. By late summer, perhaps one hummingbird in 10 or 20 will be an adult male.
Keep watching, Uncle. I'm going to go see what's happening in the outside
The real
world.
challenge
Keep learning.
lies in the nuances of female.
Taking it all in. I won't be
Like this crazy accident.
In the east, the ruby throat is ubiquitous. It is virtually certain to be present wherever a hummingbird garden is planted and feeders are hung. West of the Great Plains, the ruby throat's close relative, the black-chinned hummingbird, is equally common and responsive. Occasionally, the sun catches the little band of amethyst under the black chin. In winter, both species are seen along the Gulf Coast, and the field...
Well, we got difficulties. Damn wires. Messed up.
The broad-tailed is the common hummingbird of alpine meadows in the Rockies.
I had to switch the wires. Messed up.
Its markings are nearly identical to the ruby throats, but there's no confusion because the ranges are hundreds of miles apart. Also, the male broad-tailed hummingbird is easily identified by the distinctive whistle of his wings. On females, the flanks and base of the tail show rust. Anna's is the most common hummingbird of the Pacific states. It is said to be on the move eastward, having in a few decades expanded its range from Southern California across all of Arizona and into New Mexico.
It messed up a little and I had to switch the
rosy
wires.
iridescent
I missed some
pulses not only on the
pictures.
Oh,
there it goes
head
again.
as well.
It's a sensitive connection here with all the wires and whatnot.
Females wear a diamond at the throat,
I was
a
talking
feature
to him, I didn't see
enlarged
no
on
bird.
young males.
Oh, he fixed the video and the input. Oh, you fixed it, Uncle. Well done.
I don't know.
Costas
I'm
is
just
a
playing
desert
with these
hummingbird.
wires, touching
Yeah,
Common
they're
in
just
dry
it's,
washes
yeah. They don't like
and
to be
chaparral in Southern California,
goofed around
Arizona,
with, I guess.
where you
Yeah.
may find a Costas
So, yeah.
bathing at a desert oasis.
We're learning about Costas hummingbirds. Ooh, desert, Uncle. We're in the
The
desert.
male's
now in the
long
desert.
beard of a gorget reaches nearly
It
to
is.
the wing,
What birds go to the desert? That's what
I've
I
seen
female is
hummingbirds and
chunky
landers. Yeah.
and plain
I've seen 'em out
white
there.
below.
How was your? Oh, it was good. Gosh, you know what I'm doing down there. That's crazy. Here we go. It was good.
You're looking at the smallest bird on the North American continent,
Holy
the
moly!
calliope hummingbird.
Oh, that's a hummingbird.
Look at how
This
small
female
it is.
calliope is perched on a wire the size of the lead in a wooden pencil.
Whoa!
I have
She
seen
and her
that?
mate are so minute they are often dismissed as insects.
Oh, jeez.
The unbelievably small size, streaking at the throat, and apricot flanks identify females and immatures.
You
The
need to know if
wingtips
that
overlap
little
the
hummingbird
tail
made it
of the perched
because it was
calliope.
exhausted. Oh, I know. Yeah, it was stuck on a feeder. What happened to that thing? I guess we won't know. Even when I'm not
Miniatures in
there,
an elfin
I'm
realm.
there. Yeah, I
Calliopes
guess so.
compete skillfully at the feast of life and are
There's a lot
common
going on in
visitors
this
to
house.
feeders and to high
Ooh.
meadows in
There's
the west.
its range. There's its range. Oh, it gets up into Canada a bit. The old calliope.
The rufous is our longest
Oh,
ranging migrant
I love
and
the
our
rufous.
most northerly hummingbird.
You know about the rufus?
It's the
Uncle?
only hummingbird to nest in Alaska,
I know.
and some individuals migrate 2,000 miles to winter in Mexico.
Get up there, rufus.
Males are rust-colored with an orange-red gorget.
Oh yeah, the orange ones.
They're
yeah.
notably belligerent at food sources.
Yeah, watch out. They'll get you.
Females are stippled at the throat, rusty on the flank, and green across the cap and shoulders.
My next
Female
dog will
rufus
be named Rufus.
and the young of
It's a
the
good
year
name.
cannot be distinguished from comparable plumages of Allen's hummingbird, which is principally a California bird.
Oh yes, the Allens. Yes,
Even
we know that
experts on seeing an immature or female Allen's or Rufus refer to them simply as Selasphorus, the name of the genus
one. Oh,
of
simply,
both.
simply as Selasphorus. Yeah, that's
The
easy.
test for adulthood in males of both Allen's and Rufus hummingbirds is the fully developed gorget.
Uh-huh.
Together with his orange-red gorget, the adult male
Gorget.
Rufus
Gorget.
wears a uniform.
You catching all this, Uncle? Ooh, warm rust.
Uniform.
Back is clear
Uniform of
of
warm
any
rust.
other coloration.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
the still is helping me.
The adult Allen's male shows the fully developed gorget and retains green across the shoulders and on the cap.
Uh-huh.
Note the absence of green on the adult male Rufus.
I see now. I see now. No green.
No green.
No
It's
These
green.
all
hummingbirds
red.
are common
It's all red.
and widespread, Within their ranges, you're very likely to attract them.
They do?
We've seen these birds.
But there are some additional and really spectacular birds which barely cross our southern borders into a magical realm of mountains and wet canyons.
Nice.
Places such as Cave Creek Canyon.
Oh, I like it. Looks like a fun place to go camping, Uncle. Cave Creek Canyon.
Make notes, make notes.
We need to go there. Ooh, I like it. Nice.
Naturalist and nature tour guide Victor Emanuel explains why southeastern Arizona is our hummingbird capital.
Southeastern Arizona. There we go. That's where you need to go.
There's such a great diversity of birds in southeastern Arizona that brings so many bird watchers to this part of the country. To see a
that guy on the left
that
looks
don't
like he's
occur
really
in other parts of
excited.
the United States, and especially where there's so many kinds of hummingbirds. As you know, in most parts of the United States, at least east of Mississippi, is only one species of hummingbird, the ruby-throated hummingbird.
Oh, he's got a hummingbird shirt.
A few others
hummingbird shirt.
Yeah. Migration. Only one that breeds east of the Mississippi. While in Arizona, there are upwards of 14 or 15 species of
Napoleon Dynamite.
And
oh, look at this
the main
saguaro
reason is
guy.
that there are 4 biotic provinces that come together here. The Rocky Mountain Biotic Province, the Chihuahuan Biotic Province.
Ooh, look at that. That was
Biotic Province, and the Sierra Madre
that was an
Biotic
Ocotillo
Province.
there. Nice.
What's that cracker?
Within each of these habitats, the Mojavean, the Chihuahuan, the Sierra Madre, and the Rocky Mountain, you have different elevational zones. We saw when we drove up into Chiricahuas. As you rise in elevation, you have different plant types. So all of this gives a wide diversity of habitats. A wide diversity of habitats gives a wide diversity of hummingbirds. So you have, for example, from the Rocky Mountain Biotic Province, you've got the broad-tailed hummingbird. From the Sierra Madrean Biotic Province, coming up from Mexico, you've got the magnificent hummingbird, the blue-throated hummingbird, the violet-crowned hummingbird.
Those are exotic.
Occasionally the barrel-line hummingbird and the white-eared hummingbird.
Those are the ones coming from Mexico, Uncle.
Several species that enter from Mexico into Arizona.
As Victor speaks, a Lucifer hummingbird from the Chihuahuan.
Even this guy doesn't want to hear that guy talk anymore.
He's drinking.
And the very common black-chinned hummingbird are Chihuahuan birds.
Shrimp? That's the shrimp hummingbird.
Did he say shrimp?
It's the shrimp hummingbird.
I've heard of a shrimp.
You have the Anna's hummingbird coming in from the California desert, and the Costas hummingbird.
Yes, that's from the Mojave.
So you have a lot of overlap of different biotic provinces here, all meeting in southeast Arizona.
Southeast Arizona. Oh, so relaxing.
In this wonderland of desert mountains and wet canyons, Victor and his expedition search out the rarest of our hummingbirds. The blue-throated hummingbird summers reliably in the canyons of southeastern Arizona.
Well, there you go.
Arizona. The blue-throated is our largest hummingbird, but it is not a brilliantly colored bird.
It's from Chihuahua, Mexico.
To compensate for his want of jewelry,
I like that. I like the colored birds.
Oh yeah, these are very colorful birds. Very colorful. They're looking for the one with the blue throat right now. That's what they're talking about.
Female, of course, also wears white in her tail.
Blue-throated. It's from down there.
Bouncing
from Mexico,
whistled notes off the walls of his canyon.
He's listening.
The blue-throat is the vocalist of a tribe in which raspy twitters pass for song.
Oh, wow, he sings the songs.
Yeah.
That's what you got to listen to these things. That's what parents listen to. You see?
Oh yeah, they know all the sounds and all that. Yes, they
listen
would like this video. They would like that.
Formerly Rivoli's hummingbird, the magnificent is our darkest. Males appearing blackish in most views, except for the violet-green gorget.
There's the gorget again.
You need just the right light to see the purple iridescence on the crown, but a raised crest is part of the male's bluster. The magnificent hummingbird is almost as large as the blue-throated, or perhaps twice as hefty as a black-chin
Victor Emanuel is in Austin.
Or a ruby-throat.
Victor Emanuel?
Female magnificent
is that the guy
resembles
on
the blue-throated
here?
female.
Oh, Creative Accents is looking up
white.
the bird expert on here.
The expert singing?
Yeah, I think the guy with the hummingbird shirt, I guess he's in Austin.
Oh, that's the one talking.
Yeah, the one
Toward
guy was
late
on
summer,
everything.
young male magnificents begin to show the dazzling colors which have been called spectacular.
I'd call it that. Spectacular.
The broad-billed hummingbird is also common in the wooded canyons of southeastern Arizona. The bill is wide, as the name suggests, to spread the blossoms of its favored food plants.
Yeah, look at that. It's kind of like a spoonbill. You know those bigger birds that have the spoonbill? It's kind of like that same idea.
The Santa Rita Lodge at Madera Canyon, just south of Tucson, is a reliable site for breeding broadbills.
Breeding broadbills?
Oh, Santa Rita Lodge.
This male is so jealous of his penstemon patch that even a female nesting nearby is unwelcome.
Unwelcome? Oh, he's mad?
Yeah, not
females wear a dark facial stripe.
In there. That's pretty serious.
Oh, gosh.
It's like, forget that mating. I'm hungry. I want to drink this sugar water.
Yeah.
Young males show a progression of plumages in adolescence, maturing to dark cavaliers with crimson sword.
What's that?
I'm getting a Skype message. I'm guessing it's... Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's from ventbird.com. Creative Accents is sending me this link. Worldwide Birding and Nature Tours.
Oh, yeah, I saw
Very
that.
rare barrelline hummingbird.
Oh, I like those.
Right. Wandering rogue from Mexico
cool.
was filmed at
Victor
the Santa Rita
Emanuel,
Lodge
Nature
in
Tours.
Madera
Okay, cool.
Canyon
Nice.
in August of 1987.
All right.
It may have been the only barrelline to visit the United States that year. The barrelline occasionally nests in the U.S., and summer appearances in the Santa Rita Range
Crimson
are among the
Sword.
exciting reasons for a hummingbird trip to southeastern Arizona.
I want to go to southeastern Arizona, Uncle.
Now I know, because once you got on this film, this trip, that would be where you want to go.
I mean, it looks very relaxing.
It is relaxing.
Nobody can say otherwise.
The summer sounds of southern Texas include the shrieking.
Let's get him on the show and tell him we saw his VHS tape. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe I'll contact him. Like, hey, man, we watched your Hummingbirds Up Close. Like, come on the show.
Yeah.
Would you have this guy as a guest, Uncle?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a hold of him. Gosh, this is annoying, the sound.
The buff-bellied.
The sound noise is bad.
Formerly known in Texas only from the lower Rio Grande Valley, the buff-bellied now dominates feeders as far north as Corpus Christi.
Ah, it's back. Oh, boy, I'm going to turn the volume down for the customers. Nobody wants to hear that, do they? Here, it's back.
Ooh, it makes it rocket.
Oh, boy. Oh, goodness.
Lucifer hummingbirds.
Lucifer! Yeah! Metal!
Wander casually
Slayer!
into the borderlands of Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona.
Hummingbird would be cool.
The Lucifer is a reliable visitor to Cave Creek Canyon, where its every move draws admiration.
Thank you for the turn down. Yeah, you're welcome. That was annoying. We could hear it, but yeah, you did.
Hold a minute. I go to the men's room.
Yeah.
Our
Take
camera
a break,
found
Uncle.
this violet-crowned female nesting high in a sycamore along Sonoita Creek, south of Patagonia,
We'll finish
Arizona.
this video and we'll finish the stream, I think.
Both sexes of the
see how far we
violet-crowned
make
are
it to the
pure white
hummingbird
below.
video.
The male has no...
Pure white below. No gorget, my goodness. What'll happen next? Oh, yes. Okay.
Author and birding tour guide Rick Taylor
when it happens,
offers some tips on where to find the rarest of our hummingbirds.
Tell us.
When planning a trip to southeastern Arizona for hummingbirds, I suggest the month of August because not only are the breeding birds present, but also we have post-breeding season dispersal to feeders of many rare species of Mexican hummingbirds, such as the violet-crowned hummingbird. There are perhaps a dozen violet-crowned hummingbirds breeding in Guadalupe Canyon in any given year. After the rainy season and after the breeding season, we find violet-crowned hummingbirds at a variety of locations, at hummingbird feeders in Madera Canyon, at Ramsey
he's an
Canyon,
expert.
at Portal,
He knows what he's talking
at
about.
the roadside rest area near the town of
Victor
Patagonia is
Emanuel.
another good location for violet-crowned hummingbird. Some of the other rarities one can find down here are Lucifer hummingbirds at Portal, white-eared hummingbirds at Portal, and
This is some very good information for my trip to southeastern Arizona.
Barrelline hummingbird at feeding stations at Madera Canyon, at Ramsey Canyon, and perhaps even breeding. We had a breeding as late as September of the Bearline hummingbird at Chiricahua National Monument. I would suggest that anyone coming to southeastern Arizona for hummingbirds go directly to Ramsey Canyon. The folks up there have the latest information on any rare hummingbirds found in southern Arizona. Plus, up to 16 species of hummingbirds have been recorded in the Huachuca Mountains.
The cool glades of Ramsey Canyon, just south of...
Uncle, we got to go southeastern Arizona in August.
That's when they come?
That's when the guy just told us to go. That's when the best hummingbirds are there.
Oh.
Not bad, huh?
It's called Mile High.
Oh, Mile High.
You know that one?
Feeders bring the birds to Mile High's cabin porches and to a day trip viewing area.
Well, then.
Mile High is managed by Debbie and Tom Colazzo.
Birders are welcome in Ramsey Canyon every day of the year.
Okay.
Our hours are 8 to 5, and if you have to visit on Saturday...
Dang, phone number, Uncle. Uh-oh. No.
Give us a call ahead
God,
so that
we
can
almost lost
reserve
the
a
signal
parking
when it got
spot.
important.
What did it say? What did it say?
It gave out the important phone numbers so we can book a tour there, Uncle. Ooh, look at that agave plant.
Agave plants.
Yeah. That's what that is, with the inflorescence coming out of it.
Countless hummingbirds migrating through the desert valleys of southeastern Arizona depend upon the juicy flowers of the agave, or century plant.
Oh, yeah.
It's a succulent, Uncle. Yeah, it's the same. There's a lot of different varieties of them, but it's what they make tequila out of. They make tequila out of the large, I think. I forget what variety it is. It's a big one, though.
Hummingbirds which elect a higher migration route time their travels to the blooming of such flowers as bluebells and delphiniums in the alpine meadows.
They're smart. Oh. That's another one of the orange ones. Rust color.
The rufous is our most northerly nester, and in spring it may trek from Mexico's warmth to breeding sites in southern Alaska.
Ooh.
Ruby throats are thought to span the 600 miles of open water separating the Gulf Coast from the Yucatan Peninsula. A non-stop marathon of 20 hours or more.
Oh boy!
They'll go there.
The fuel for this trip is fat.
It's like Creative Accents was saying. Their migrations are very far. They're tiny little things, but they fly far.
Male hummingbirds stake their claims on the territories and systematically assault all intruders. When the female arrives, she too may be attacked, though in time the male will begin to court her with high-speed courtship flights.
What's this mean?
The male of each species makes characteristic nuptial swoops.
Oh, yes.
But a representative pattern might begin 100.
I remember my dad watching them do this. Like, oh look, they're doing the mating flight thing or whatever. I remember him getting all excited about that.
Yeah.
They do this little dive move.
That's what they're doing.
Another pattern used by several species is the
me.
Shuttle flight. A tight oscillation through an arc of a few feet, or perhaps only a few inches.
Oh, yeah, back and forth, back and forth.
A female is usually perched near the low point of the arc.
Crib Accents is asking if we could tweet to Victor Emmanuel, hummingbird expert. That would be appropriate, wouldn't it?
We're listening to his birds. We're listening to his guys' birds and
then resume his territorial blustering.
Indeed.
Seeking other females, then leaving them all to build and tend a nest on their own.
See, a nest. That's when they start mating.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
That's what they're doing.
We're getting into the mating now. Yes.
Mating part.
This is important.
And cobwebs to stick together a minute cup, perhaps under the tent formed by a sycamore leaf.
See, those are like the nests we've had out here on our trees. Yeah, those tiny little things. We get those.
In slow motion, we can watch a female broad-tailed hummingbird pick up a spider's drag line.
Ooh, really?
This magnificent female, carrying a wad of cobwebs in her foot, stops by a feeder on her way home.
What's it doing? Why does it have cobwebs? What's it doing that for?
Her nest nearly finished. This black chin uses her feet to tamp and shape the cup.
For a nest.
Interesting. They use spider
She will
webs.
lay, invariably, 2 eggs. The nest cup would barely accommodate a nickel, and the eggs are probably smaller than the nail on your little finger.
That would be the pinky.
Small egg.
That would be the pinky.
Mm-hmm.
She shades the eggs from the intense afternoon sun or broods them with the heat of her body settling onto the nest or leaving it by flight rather than footwork.
Like that.
In a little more than 2 weeks, the eggs hatch, and the mother bird, working alone, intensifies her search for small insects.
Okay. Intensify that search.
A mother black-chin provisions her household hovering in a cloud of gnats.
Oh, God.
Boy, they
Eat
really
a couple of them. Get rid of them. We're sick of them. Eat the gnat. We know you can. We learned that earlier.
In his pioneering research on hummingbirds during the 1950s, Dr. Crawford Greenwald learned that the distance separating the nest from the mother's principal nectar sources is extremely important. If the female has access to nectar close to the nest, she can make a feeding visit, refuel herself, and strike out immediately to catch insects for her young.
So that's important, Uncle. It's all about efficiency and using energy and all that.
The entire nest-bound
Pardon.
period, from hatchlings to fledglings, in a scant 10 days.
So that's 2 weeks.
But if the female is obliged to forage for her own fuel
Week and a half, yeah.
at scattered locations, the development of the young might require up to 30 days. 3 times the period of vulnerability to storms, snakes, and jays endured by the young of better situated birds. The time saved by locating a nest.
Uncle, we can make it all the way through this video? What do you think?
How far we gotta go? How far is it
Well,
left?
if you want, we could stop it now. Do you want to stop the video?
Yeah, we can continue this.
You want to stop? Yeah, we could always continue it later. Let's
Later,
press stop. We're going to eject it. Let's see here.
But we gotta hold it there. Leave it.
Let's see how much tape visually. Oh gosh.
How much is it?
It looks like I think we're a little more than half. Well, it looks like I think this is the remainder. There's the remainder, and then I'm not sure which one's the remainder or which one we've done. I think
It's the one that's heavy.
I think the heavy one is the one we've been through.
Yeah,
so we've
right.
watched more. What? Maybe 2/3 of it.
2/3.
Maybe.
Yeah. We gotta hold that back. We can't read it yet. We gotta hold it back.
So we'll continue watching this on our next VHS watch party. We'll pick up with the Hummingbirds Up Close.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll put this back in the container.
And
We
just
did
put
get
it-
through.
put it over here.
Put it to the side. We'll
Put
save
it over there. That'd be the one we have.
Old VCR.
Yeah. So just return those.
We'll return those. What we did watch was
those two.
Learn Country Line Dancing, and we watched that in its entirety. And we watched Did You Ever Wonder? It was how cars are made. So we're gonna take these back to the thrift store, return them with our important Uncle cards and ratings in them, and then we can watch the other ones later.
Yeah, later.
I think this is a pretty good show, Uncle.
I thought it was very interesting.
You enjoyed it?
It was interesting for watching a show in his computers to watch live, how the bird or animal lives, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, huh? Not bad at all. So that was, again, this was VHS Watch Party with Uncle. It's just a live stream experiment we did. I want to do more of these. You'd like to do more of these, right, Uncle?
Yeah.
So we'll try to do these. Like, what I was able to do is set up the broadcast setup today, day before we do the regular podcast. We'll be doing that tomorrow, Sunday night. So I just have everything all set up. So hook up the VCR, do this. It's a relaxing thing. This is relaxing.
Yeah.
I think it was fun.
It was
Break
very
out the old
interesting.
TV. Very good watch party, Creative Accent said. Well, we're glad to have you here. Thank you, Electric Daz, for being here. I'm not sure. I don't think he's still here, but thank you for coming on to the into the chat room. Sally Doll, thank you for joining us in the chat. Anybody who happens to watch this video back, not live stream, but watch the video, this will be archived on the YouTube channel and on Twitter and all that. Very relaxing. Yeah. This will be a YouTube. So what we just recorded, this live stream, it's going to stay up as a video. Anybody can watch this anytime they want. So they didn't have to watch it live, but it'll be there. Uncle, I'll try to get space shuttle on top of art car guy for you. Let me pull up the chat.
What does that mean?
This is Creative Accents. I'll try to get space shuttle on top of art car guy for you. Okay.
What's up, that guy?
These are potential guests. You sound out.
Oh.
Okay. Well, thank you again.
Thank you again, Chris Accents.
All the help is much appreciated there. All right, yeah, and join us tomorrow at Chelly.com, regular time.
It's regular time. You know the time.
It's
second half.
It's 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. We'll be going live, and we'll be live on this live stream video too. If you're watching this, same place, the YouTube, Twitch, all that. So thank you. See you tomorrow. We'll see you there.
All right.
All right. Good day, everybody.
Good day.